All right, beautiful people. Here is your review of a film called The Fault in Our Stars, starring Shailene Woodley, Laura Dern, and Willem Dafoe.
And what's the co-star's name? The guy who with the weird name.
I just told you.
Well, what is it?
I already closed my computer.
Like
I don't know.
Ansel Japi or something like that?
He's got some.
Well,
guy
you got to
who
give the guy some credit.
guy who needs to change his name is what his name is. This film is about two teenagers who meet in a cancer support group and fall in love.
Aww.
But the cancer that both of them have is super unpredictable and very aggressive. It's two different types of cancer. So every moment of joy is in the shadow of death.
Awesome.
So
well,
in
it's
terms,
a movie about cancer, so you know going in it's going to be uplifting.
yeah,
Right.
and it's not like a small bit of cancer, on your left hand. It's like the worst kind that you can get. So in terms of teenage drama films, Marcus, right off the bat, I'm going to ask you, is this as good as The Breakfast Club?
The Breakfast Club wasn't really a drama, was it?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It was like just a little light teen
Yeah.
love thing.
Well, is it
coming
at the level of
age.
The Breakfast Club?
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Listen to that, everyone.
I'll
It's
say yeah.
at the level of How about Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
It's also a comedy.
No, I'm just saying a teenage film.
I'll say yeah.
Don't be
Yeah.
like that. Don't be difficult today.
yeah.
Just try to be cool.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
It's not like cancer on your left hand, Marcus.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. I mean, you could say it's a cancer movie and be like, oh, wow, it was just a tiny bit of melanoma. But no, this is like the real
On your
hardcore,
left hand, the
brutal-
useless hand.
Yeah.
The useless hand. Yeah,
One you don't
exactly.
even care about.
Unless you're left-handed.
Left hand.
Well, nothing like a touch of melanoma.
Will
touch
Shailene
of
Woodley get an Oscar nomination for her performance?
She might, and so might her co-star, whose name I
Nobody
cannot
knows.
pronounce.
The guy needs to change.
Well, we should probably learn his name because after this movie, he's going to be everywhere. You're going to see him everywhere. And I actually think he's better than she is. I actually think he is.
No, he's not.
I actually think he is.
Bad
I actually
call.
think he's better. I actually think he's better.
Was there a dry eye at the end of this film?
Dude, not one dry eye.
But with your eyes were wet?
Well, mine weren't, but all around me you hear.
Oh, you didn't cry?
Nah, I didn't cry.
You're so cold.
No, I'm not cold. It's just I had steeled myself going in,
Knowing that
it was a cancer film.
I'm going to resist the urge to cry.
Right, because I'm a
So
professional.
I need to bring a box of tissues.
All right, the co-star's
definitely need
name
to
is Ansel Elgort.
Ansel Elgort.
What kind of name is that?
Sounds
Bad.
Norwegian
Bad
or
choice.
something.
It's a bad choice.
You got to
man.
change that, man. Jeez.
So is this at the heart of this film? Is it about cherishing every day, living in the moment?
Sure it is.
Because that's all these people had. They
Sure it
had
is.
that day and that before, the inevitable potentially.
Sure it is. I absolutely agree with you for once. That's
So-
absolutely what it's about.
Did Cat Shelby Clark agree with you guys too?
I didn't look at her this one. You know what the thing was about that film? Everyone's like, it's Groundhog Day, but it was Groundhog Day in combination with people were saying Starship Troopers or Mission Impossible or War of the Worlds, and I'm like, But then when I read her say it's Groundhog Day and Independence Day, I thought, you know what? That's a really good comparison as opposed to all the other ones. I was like, not quite.
What if
film-
she said this film's like Fried Green Tomatoes and Kramer
That's
versus
not
Kramer?
right.
I mean, what if it's that?
I wouldn't have quoted her, and I wouldn't have given her credit. That's such a silly question.
Okay.
What film is more important if someone only has $10? Should they see The Edge of Tomorrow or Fault in Our Stars?
Oh boy!
And they only
If
have
you're-
time for 1 2-hour movie.
If you're spending money on one, I would say Edge of Tomorrow. If you have
I
to spend
cannot
money.
disagree more.
I'm just
if
keeping
you
it
only
real,
have
bro.
time for one movie, you have to see Fault in Our Stars. It's such a more important movie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's more important. I don't know.
Sum it all
Depends
up.
what's important to you.
Yeah. Use that as a
This movie reminds me of A Walk to Remember. Do you remember that movie with Mandy Moore and Shane West? Is that cancer movie comparable to this cancer movie you're talking about?
This is bad.
Do you,
Yeah, I didn't see it.
No,
I
this
didn't see
is better than that.
Well, Mandy Moore's not in this one. So.
Yeah, this is definitely
Cancer
better.
it. Is her 15 minutes over?
Oh, yeah.
I will say this. I mean, if you actually the cancer film, what is it called, Human? The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah.
It's really, 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 really good. But for me, I could probably wait to see another. I'm just being honest.
listen
I don't
to
generally
this.
like to pay to see a bunch of to see dramas in the theater unless they're like really amazing.
This
and
is
incredible.
an amazing one. This should be a shared experience with a whole bunch of strangers.
There's gonna be a bunch of crying. I'm
A
forewarning
lot
you.
of crying.
There will
I was thinking
be
of Sarah
some
the
crying.
whole movie. You would be
There will
bawling.
be crying.
Sum it
Yes,
all
there
up. Let
will.
me just say this: teenage cancer is so sad. I mean, all cancer is so sad, but teenage cancer is so real. It's something that no one really talks about, and yet the film addresses it perfectly. I got to give a shout out to Jillian, Mackenzie, and Jacqueline. They're the teenage girls that inspired me to see and review this film. Truly moving, truly important. If you only have time for one movie, make it this one this weekend. I give it 4 3/4 Persians.
Wow.
That is
Almost a
high.
perfect score.
4 3/4 almost. I loved it. I love the movie. I've given it 4 Aussies as well. I also went to see. I had heard of it because of the teenage girls in my household, and I was looking forward to seeing it. And all of those girls were crying. Every single there again. I'll say it again. If you go to the movie, just be prepared, because you're not ready for it. Believe me.